Good evening. I'm Marvin Scott, and this is the 10 o'clock Weekend News. Police today stepped up their search for two men who were having lunch with mob boss Carmine Galante Thursday when gunmen burst into the courtyard of a Brooklyn restaurant and executed him, his bodyguard, and the restaurant owner. Police have released these pictures of Cesar Benventri and Baldo Amato, who they describe as henchmen for the crime family Galante headed. Benventri and Amato were believed to have left the table just moments before the shooting. They have not been seen since. Today, we asked Detective Bill Clark if there is anything to those rumors that the two men may have set up Galante.
We have nothing to indicate that they were. They were at the table in the line of fire. Now, whether or not they knew of anything about this, we have nothing to indicate they were.
Are you ready at this point to say that they do not have anything at all to do with the shooting? Can you say that?
No, we cannot, and that's one of the reasons we would like to speak to them and just hear what they have to say about the circumstances of the shooting itself. But again, I want to emphasize we have nothing to indicate that they were involved in this thing.
Carmine Galante was known as a tough hood who tried to keep a low profile in public. He did not wear fancy clothes or drive around in a big limousine. Carmine Galante, as big-time hoods go, was a simple man. So it seemed only appropriate that his passing should follow the code by which he lived. There was not a long line of black cars or a big crowd at the Provenzano funeral home, located 1 block from the Bowery. The curious peered from their windows at the cameras, but few had the energy or the interest to do much else. Even the children were too hot to care. While newsmen kept their distance, friends and family came and went quietly. Few stayed very long. Galante's daughter, Nina, who used to drive him around from place to place, arrived with other family and friends, most dressed in black. The only connection one could make to the death of a Don and this quiet gathering was the presence of a car, that maroon car. It was the same car that was parked in front of Joe and Mary's in Bushwick, where Galante had his last meal. And it was the same car that a few family members drove off down 2nd Avenue towards Houston Street. The vagrants on the Bowery who stand at that corner had been panhandling today without the knowledge that the man who was supposed to be America's most feared mobster was laid out 1 block away. While he supposedly commanded 1,000 troops in the world of organized crime, today not even a soldier showed. There was not the usual crowd of notables from the world of organized crime on hand today at the Provenzano funeral home. Things are very tense out there, according to one federal source, and those who didn't show just sent flowers. John Miller, Channel 5 News.